This is as far as you will go. Okay. I was wondering, what? There's no way you can beat us in here. And there's no way for you to escape either. Okay. We have to keep one alive, I would say. Okay. That's also it. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Okay, this isn't also it. What does it want from us? Okay, this sucked us in. Oh, okay. That was new. Why didn't they make this before? You're strong. I give you that. But it's time to stop playing games. No, not the second phase. It wasn't even a side. The good thing about being stranded in a sunken realm. It's that in here. We are invincible. Owie! Watch out! How does it feel, Spirit Guide? Feeling a bit empty yet? Owie! I'm sorry. I can't hold on anymore. But I can still help you. I will release all the energy I have left. Oh no! It'll clear the way, so you can escape. What? Aku, no! We are getting out of here together. Aoi, please, listen to me. It's the only way. I won't let him get to you. No, Ako. Escape this place. Ako. Goodbye, friend. Ako. 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 Why? I cannot do this on my own. Please, please help me. Don't leave me alone. Huh? What? Follow. Hey, wait up. Please, slow down. I can't keep up. On your feet. It is coming. I get it now. I have to try to remain in the line. Okay. No, please, let me stay with you, please. Please. I hate those passages. Please. 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 Oh my god. Arietta. Arietta. Wake up, Arietta. Akku? I'm sorry, dear. But you need to wake up. Grandma? She's here. I found her. Hey, are you okay? Don't worry. We're gonna take you back to your parents. Ah, what a wonderful game. Sad but wonderful. I'm thinking a little. So, I'm so sorry for Arco. I'm honest with you. I'm a bit stunned still. yeah, so there I would say this is how the human world version looks of the things. And yeah, the music is awesome. Um, absolutely, I love the soundtrack. Also, the story is really, really nice. To be honest, of course, if you think it that way a little, um, it okay. Now I'm happy. um, so yeah, um, if you put it that way, or think of it, in the end, maybe Arco managed to rematerialize due to the conduit ring. Um, at least I, for myself, would like to think that way. Um, and if you put it that way, it didn't happen that much. It's not a big adventure thing where you go out for months and years and such. Um, but for my part, at least, I think that um, it was it didn't felt like not much had happened. Um, it was really fleshed out in my opinion, and so yeah, it felt like a let me think for a second. Um, it felt like much had happened during the story, even it didn't, and that's a really good thing. If you put it that way, you get you become a bound, and oh, congratulations for finishing the game. The extreme difficulty mode is now available, and we don't play that. um, so, 1 second, please. I will move with you guys. 1 second. So, yeah, I would say, in my opinion, visually and in terms of the soundtrack, it's a wonderful game. Um, it's just beautiful. I really love it. Um, and I also had very I didn't only had a little bit of fun playing this game. I really enjoyed it. The story, as I already told, is simple, of course, but it's not a bad thing in my opinion, at least, because it was really fleshed out, and so you hadn't any moments where it got boring, in my opinion, because I played a game a while ago. I think it was, let me think, 3 years now, something like that, 3 or 4 years. And it had its moments, but many valleys, you could say, where it was simply boring, and Arietta of Spirits didn't had such moments, in my opinion. So because there wasn't much room um, where you didn't know what to do or anything. Um, where was I? um, yeah, like I said, if you think about the plot or anything, um, it didn't have much, but it felt like much. Um, because the story uh, that existed there was really, really fleshed out and really immersive for me, at least. It had its emotional moments and also the absolute hilarious humor. Um, I really liked it. To be honest, there wasn't any NPC that I didn't like, to be honest. Midwi, yeah, okay, he was a merchant. He was there, you could say. But the mom was relatable. But in some moments, um, in the beginning, where I said, yeah, ruin the mood and such, of course, she's mourning and she's mourning her mother and such. And I can imagine that, of course, she was really anxious losing her daughter now when she was still mourning. Um, and I guess she will be still mourning. Grief isn't something that just goes away overnight or anything like that. And the dad, yeah, he's an awesome dad. I really did like him. Arietta was also cute in her way, as well as Arco. And yeah, I really try to think of a character where I would say, yeah, he was annoying or unnecessary or weird. You could argue about Gib, to be honest. But I found him actually relatable in some way. If you're not a person that's really into living in the city and socializing and such and more introverted, and yeah, like I said, I found him quite relatable in some way. Actually, of course, not 100% or anything like that, but in some way. Um, and my absolute favorites, of course, were the spirit cups. Um, I don't think I have to tell you that. And yeah, you get me with such cute little buggers. And that's why I have Loki here. And yeah. I already said that the visuals were really pleasing for me. I think it's quite hard, actually, to find a way with the pixel art style to be pleasing and not just nostalgic. And Arietta absolutely nailed it in my opinion. Also the soundtrack, I'm honest with you. I could put that here UST playlist of Arietta of Spirits just as background music for drawing and such, or just relaxing. Um, um, I think about if I have some negative points to tell. Um, that it's over is bad. And then my room is getting too dark to record, so I really have to sum it up. But and I do need a ring light, totally. And yeah, um, I also think it was awesome of the game to really just don't put Minerva and her fate and her tragic fate just for a second there and then forgot about it, and yeah, she's just a spirit you can't help or anything like that. Um, but that actually she was a big part in the end of what happened there. In some way, of course, as a victim, um, like some of the workers. Um, I do not want to sympathize with the workers who killed her, but with the ones who just felt ill and were destined to die there of a mercury poisoning. And to be honest, I didn't think that, like I already said during playing, I didn't think that this game would be getting so suspense and dark at the end, but it was really good for the game because in how do I put it? I think it wouldn't have been a damage or anything or any harm if the game didn't have that much pace at the end. But it really hooked me as a player. And yeah, of course you could say, yeah, Marou, just make a break and record the rest during the next day, but I didn't want to stop playing at the end. I was really hooked. I wanted to know what was there, what was going on, what is happening, and all that. And yeah, so the game really got me. And yeah. So 1 second. So yeah. Um, I really try to find negative points there, but I do not have any of it. Except that it was a short game. That is a negative point. And mm, yeah, I think the only negative that comes to my mind right now is that it was really short. You could argue that the humor, especially with the Roma behemoth, was a bit odd and unnecessary, but in my opinion, because the game had an actual vibe to it, um, that it suited the game. It was just the vibe of the game, and therefore it just made me laugh in a good way, and not being so, yeah, wow, breaking the mood and such. Um, and they didn't overexpand it. So it was always one moment and nothing more. And I do have to sum it up. My eyes are getting wild here. um, So yeah, maybe I hope that there will be someday a part 2 to the game, and because yeah, and to the game devs, keep up that work. It's awesome. I love the game. And if you got hooked, and yeah, support the game devs with buying the game. Buy the game if you like it. And yeah. Also, of course, even if I had my moments where the combat really made me a bit pissy, but that's not the fault of the game. It's just me as a player. So I think the combat wasn't hard in any way or something like that. It was just me spacing out, daydreaming, or not paying good enough attention to it at the moment. Or just fail. That happens too. So yeah, also therefore I couldn't say anything bad about the combat or such. And yeah. I hope you like the game as well, as much as I do. Leave your opinion in the comments. Consider following my channel if you want to stay tuned. And yeah, have a good day and stay safe.